Good day everyone. So Genshin Impact's an awesome game where lots of different characters are useful in a lot of different circumstances, but there's no one character that just does everything that is a must pull. And with that said, not everyone has every character, so the better question to ask is how can we make the most of what we have with our own cast rather than being told you must have a certain character to do certain things. In that regard, since everyone loves to like cherry pick little examples, I'm going to do the same. Let me show you why Kokomi is better than Zhongli. Right, cherry picking example number one against La Signora. Unfortunately, shields don't help. I can't continuously attack with the shield. In fact, I have to go and run into a corner and attack some shard in order to defreeze myself. With Kokomi, even if I get initially frozen or even if I'm on fire, my main DPS Ayaka in this case can still do her attacks with the jellyfish very comfortable. I don't have any DPS loss. Clearly way better than having a shield in that case. Here you can see our Raiden Shogun can jump into a poisonous river with a toxic atmosphere, and not even the Raiden Shogun and Archon with the Zhongli shield can survive. But Kokomi can just literally splish splash in the water, and she doesn't even need to worry about the toxic environment. And there you go, pretty comfortable, pretty easy. In the spiral abyss, you can see Mayula is going ham. She's going to really try and ruin that mage, but oops, she got frozen into a bubble. Well, you might say, well, you're just a bad player. Well, consider this. You sold to me the idea of using a Zhongli shield. I'm getting a DPS loss here because I'm getting frozen, my shield breaks, I have to reshield, and now you'll see even if I try to attack with my Raiden Shogun, then she's also frozen. Look at this DPS loss. And on a different note, why do I even need a DPS when I can literally use a level 1 Rosaria, a level 1 Kokomi, and all I need to do is just press Q, swap, press E, and everyone's frozen, and now my main DPS doesn't need to worry about taking damage. In fact, they can do more damage. On a side note, look at my Kokomi, she's clearly giving me a massive DPS loss with her 14, 15, 18k autos. So yeah, I can't believe people make up that argument. It's absolutely ridiculous. And here we can see little Klee doing her thing. So, speaking about Klee, let's look at the Vagabond event. Some of you might remember this. In this event, even if you had a 50k HP Zhongli shield, these guys literally cut through it quite easily. And no, this is not double shield that I'm trying to do. This is simply me acknowledging the fact that these guys will shred through Zhongli shield, and I would need Noel's passive talent to help my Eula barely survive. And in this case, even having a shield leads to a DPS loss because I've got to constantly avoid, reshield, and poor little Klee died. That is the unfortunate reality. So let's look at a bit of a different reality where you don't have Zhongli. So here you can see my other alternative account. It's only at adventure rank 42, and I will show you now all the cast of characters that I've got. So here is going to be the big question for all you shield lovers. What happens if you don't have Zhongli? Is the answer going to be, oh well, just save up for Zhongli? Or is the better answer going to be, okay dude, I understand what you've got, let me help you build a proper team with what you have, without prescribing to you what you must have. And that is the whole point of this video that I'm trying to make. Each one of these characters in Genshin Impact, whether it's Kokomi, whether it's Zhongli, whether it's whoever, every character has got a defined role. Some characters are a bit more niche than others, but there is a time and a sort of place where you can maximize each of the characters. So obviously with the examples I gave against Zhongli, it wasn't to try and sort of devalue him. He's an absolutely fantastic character, but at the end of the day, you still haven't answered the question, what happens if I don't have a Zhongli? And the other question is, why not just use Zhongli and Kokomi? Because then your entire team is just going to be playing like immortal. So when people comment down below in the comment section and they're like, yeah, but I could just clear this event with Zhongli. Yeah, well, I can clear this event solo with an Ayaka. I mean, in that sense, I don't need Kokomi or Zhongli. The point is, what we're both doing is just cherry picking, and it's really not going to help anyone. So the point of my channel is to teach people the gameplay principles and how to extract the most utility out of their current character, and that is going to matter way more. And just on a final note, before we sort of end off right now, one of the things a lot of people have said about Kokomi is, you know, her sort of walk on water is absolutely useless. And so I'm just going to leave you with this absolutely funny example of her walking on water and killing the slime balloon. Again, more examples. Cheers.